Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel CNC for TDM. Today in this video we are going to discuss the topic is projection of line on HP and VP, horizontal plane and vertical plane. So horizontal plane and vertical plane, projection of line, this is the topic. Okay. So first case is, so there are different cases. First case is this line PQ. PQ is the line which is parallel to both the planes. This is parallel to, this is our vertical plane, this is vertical plane, this is horizontal plane. This line is parallel to horizontal plane also and parallel to vertical plane also. So, and this is because it is in first quadrant, so it is first angle projection. In first angle projection, line is PQ and we have to project it on both the planes. Okay, so this is our pictorial view and these are the projections of the line PQ here in this view. Actually from 3D view we want to show it into 2D drawing, this line, projection of the line. So if this we rotate this horizontal plane by 90 degree, it becomes a plain sheet like this, plain paper like this. So, and this is the line, XY is the line here. Below this line is HP, horizontal plane, which we have rotated, and above this XY line is our vertical plane. So in vertical plane, whatever is this distance, so this distance is from XY line to this distance, and this PQ line, it is projected on the plane, and projections are P dash Q dash. These are the projections. P dash Q dash is the line which is projected on the vertical plane. Similarly, if this from XY, whatever is the distance here, this distance is equal to this here, and so this line, it is projected on the horizontal plane, PQ. So it is on the horizontal plane, these projections, small PQ. So these are the projections, and we are looking from this front side, this is front view, and this way, this is a this simple case of projection of line which is parallel to both the planes. Okay. Then next case is here. This line is parallel to one plane and perpendicular to other. That means from horizontal plane, this line is perpendicular, and from vertical plane, it is parallel to the vertical. Since it is parallel to the vertical, so the projections will be vertical like this. This is M dash and N dash. Mn is the line. So this line will projected on the plane from the bottom, whatever is the distance here, that distance we can take it, how much is the distance. From that point, it is projected M dash N dash. This is a vertical line here. This line, vertical line, and then this horizontal plane is rotated by 90 degree. So what will be the projection here? If we are looking from the top, the projection will be just a point, because line is vertical and you will get only a point projected on the plane. So this is the point here. This is the point, and because this is vertical to horizontal plane and parallel to the vertical plane and perpendicular to the horizontal plane is the case. So only point is projected here like this. Okay. Then next case is, if you see here, line perpendicular to VP and parallel to HP. Now it is case when it is parallel to horizontal and perpendicular to the vertical plane. So same way, in this case what will happen, this we rotate it by 90 degrees horizontal plane. So this AB, this projection AB on the horizontal plane, AB is the line, this is the line, and this whatever the distance from the XY here up to the A point, from that point we start here from the XY, and this is the AB is the projection here. And what will be in the vertical plane? Since it is vertical to the vertical plane, AB line, so we are looking, when we are looking from the front, you will get a point projected here only. So this is the point projected on it, projected on the vertical plane. Okay. So then next case is inclined to vertical plane and parallel to horizontal plane. Now the line is inclined to the vertical plane. This is the vertical plane and this line is inclined at an angle phi. This is the line AB. This is the line and it is inclined at angle phi from the vertical plane and it is parallel to the horizontal plane. So what will happen now? So AB, this is the true length, and when it is projected on the horizontal plane, so you will get true length here. Since it is inclined at angle phi, so this phi angle and this is the true length, so it will be true length will come here on the horizontal plane like this. Okay, so then what will happen on the vertical plane? If we take these projection lines from point A vertical line, projection line, and then from B vertical projection line, this here, and whatever the distance is here given, this distance, at this distance you will get a horizontal line, this, and this is shortened line, foreshortened line. It is not a true length, it is shortened because this point B is projected here, B dash, and A is projected here, A dash. So these are the projections of the line in this case because it is inclined to one plane. So one line will be true length, other line will be shortened like this in this case. Okay. Then next case is line inclined to horizontal and parallel to vertical. Now it is parallel to the vertical and inclined to the horizontal plane. Okay. So since it is parallel to the vertical plane, in vertical plane this projection, it will be true length like this, A dash, B dash, this is the true length at an angle. You take this angle phi here and you draw a line like this, and this will be the true length, whatever is the actual length that will be projected on the vertical plane, because from XY upper side is vertical plane and lower side it is horizontal plane. Okay, so next just we take projections, vertical projection from point A dash here, vertical projection, and from B dash also we take a vertical projection, and then we draw a line at the specified distance, whatever is the given here. So this AB, this is shortened line, foreshortened line we will get. So this way, this is the case, inclined to horizontal and parallel to vertical. Okay. Now next is, this is the case. This is the case when the line is inclined to both the planes. It is inclined to vertical plane and it is inclined to the horizontal plane. In this case, how to draw the projections? Okay. So what we have to do is, this is our XY line. Okay. Above the XY line, it is our vertical plane, and below it, it is horizontal plane. So how we draw the projections? So this distance is given here. Now at this distance, we take this one line here, a horizontal line, just we draw a horizontal line. Okay. Then what we have to do is, if you see here, this angle is phi, and here this angle is theta. It is given here. So in this case, what I have to do is, I have to take this angle theta here in the vertical plane. Okay. So this angle, at this angle, what I have to do is, at this angle, I draw a line like this. At this angle, if I draw a line like this, then we take the true length. At this, whatever is the true length, just take this true length, and from that point, you draw a horizontal line like this. If you draw a horizontal line here like this, so what will happen here? Now what I have to do is, this B dash is the point, B dash 1, this is the point with the true length here. Then this horizontal line we draw like this. So from here, this angle is not alpha and not beta. This angle, it will become some alpha, and here this will become some beta, this angle of actual projection. Actual projections are not at both the angle, not angle alpha, theta and phi. Theta and phi, these are not the angles of actual projection. So these are some different angles. So how this angle will come now? What I have to do is, this we will discuss in great detail in the next example also. First you just try to understand this, and from this horizontal plane, similarly I draw a line here, and I draw angle phi. This angle phi is with the true length. From this true length, we draw a horizontal line. So then how to draw these lines? So this, it will be clear in the example. I will show you. Okay. So first thing what I have to do is, only we have to draw these two angles with the true length, and we have to draw the horizontal lines like this. So next exercise we will do in the next example here. You just see, when the line is inclined to both the planes. Okay, so this is an example. Line is there 100 mm length. So this is 100 mm length line here, is inclined at an angle of, both angle are given, 30 degree to horizontal plane and 45 degree to vertical plane. Okay. Point A is 15 mm above the horizontal point and 20 in front of the vertical plane. Draw the projections of the oblique lines. Okay. So what is given in the example is that point A is 15 mm above. This is point A here. This is 15 mm above the XY line. This point A, 15 mm, and below and 20 mm in front of the VP. So 20 mm is like this. Okay. So now what we have to do is, in this case, if you see here, this is our x line, and a point A starts at 15 mm. 15 mm, if you draw a horizontal line like this, then what I have to do after drawing this line, what I have to do is I have to draw 130-degree angle, and then we cut it this length 100 mm because this is true length. At this angle, I draw a line like this here. This is the line here, and this is 100 mm distance I have taken. And from this 100 mm distance, from this point, I draw a horizontal line like this. This is the horizontal line. Okay, locus of the point. Okay. Then what I have to do is, then with taking this as a radius, this A, B, B2 dash, this as a radius, if I draw an arc like this arc will cut this line here at this point. It will meet at this point here. When we meet this horizontal line with this arc here, from that point, I draw a line with A here. And this angle is alpha. So this angle alpha, it is the actual projection of the line in the vertical plane. This is the projection in the vertical plane. Okay. So this I have taken. This distance is already given here. So this is the distance, and I draw the line like this. Okay. So now I will draw a vertical line from this point here, and this distance, this we have already taken true length here, true length, and we draw a horizontal line like this here. And now what I have to do is, because this angle is 45 degree here, and this angle is beta. How is this angle beta? From this line taken as a radius, and I draw arc like this here. When this arc meet at this point, so this point becomes center for this point, becomes end point of the line, this projection here. So this is the projection, actual projection, shortened, and this is true length. This is true length, and this is the projection. Similarly, here also, this is our projection, and this is our true length. So this way, we can draw this these lines. Here it is shown that this is locus of B. Here, this line, it is shown here at 30 degree angle. This is the true length, and we have drawn this line. Okay. Then from this point, what we have done, this, because this is our true length, from this we draw here a vertical line like this. This is up to this point. Up to this point, we draw a vertical line like this. Then what we have to do is, this is the point. From here, we draw an arc here like this. We draw this arc, and this way, this becomes a projection line like this. We have drawn this vertical line here. They meet at this B. Okay. So in this also it is shown here. These are the points. This is point at 15 mm. This is point at 20 mm here, and this A dash B dash. This is a projection. So this way, so we can draw this, and finally this is the figure how to draw it. So how to draw it? Just we have taken this 100 mm length, this length, and then this horizontal line, and from this point we draw an arc. From there, this will be the projection. Okay, so I think it's clear to you. Please like, share and subscribe. So this way we can do this. How to draw it? In this figure also, if you see, these are the angles. This is your oriental line, this is your true length, and this is your oriental line, this is true length. From there you just draw this vertical line like this. If you draw this vertical line here, then what will happen? This, with this as a radius, AB dash, you draw this arc like this, because already we have taken this line also. So it will cut here at this point, and this will be the projection in the vertical plane. So once this is projection in the vertical plane, from this point you just draw a vertical line here. This is the vertical line, then this point becomes B dash. So this is our projection. This projection is in the vertical plane and this is in the horizontal plane. So these are the projections. This way we can draw. Okay. Hope you have learnt it. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.